Greetings to the members of the Public Works and Transportation Committee, Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, members of council, city manager, and the viewing public. My name is Todd Vasquez Housley, and I am the division manager for the City of Oxnard Environmental Resources Division. This presentation is for the procurement of vehicles and trailers for the Environmental Resources Division for the Public Works and Transportation Committee meeting of Tuesday, February 9th, 2021, and for the City Council meeting of Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021. Recommendation. This recommendation is for the Public Works and Transportation Committee. That the Public Works and Transportation Committee recommend that the City Council approve and authorize: 1. The mayor to execute purchase orders in the total amount of $10,189,921.49 for the purchase of new vehicles and accessories. A. Purchase order with Velocity Truck Centers for an amount not to exceed $8,360,298.80 for the purchase of 10 new residential compressed natural gas vehicles with accessories for a cost of $3,343,980.80. 9 new commercial compressed natural gas vehicles with accessories for a cost of $3,016,424.97. 5 new industrial compressed natural gas vehicles with accessories for a cost of $1,375,855.65. 2 new rear loader compressed natural gas vehicles with accessories for a cost of $624,037.38. B. Purchase order with Kenworth Trucking Company, division of PACCAR Incorporated, for an amount not to exceed $906,092.30 for the purchase of 7 new semi-tractor trailer transfer vehicles with accessories. C. Purchase order with the Trailer Company for an amount not to exceed $923,530.39 for the purchase of 10 new transfer trailers with accessories. And 2, the city manager approve a budget appropriation in the amount of $10,189,921.49 to recognize proceeds from a lease purchase to finance the acquisition of refuse collection vehicles and transfer vehicles for the Environmental Resources Division. This recommendation is for the City Council meeting of March 2nd, 2021. That the City Council approve and authorize: 1. The mayor to execute purchase orders in the total amount of $10,189,921.49 for the purchase of new vehicles and accessories. A. Purchase order with Velocity Truck Centers for an amount not to exceed $8,360,298.80 for the purchase of 10 new residential compressed natural gas vehicles with accessories for a cost of $3,343,980.80. 9 new commercial compressed natural gas vehicles with accessories for a cost of $3,016,424.97. 5 new industrial compressed natural gas vehicles with accessories for a cost of $1,375,855.65. 2 new rear loader compressed natural gas vehicles with accessories for a cost of $624,000 $37.38. That the City Council approve and authorize B, purchase order with Kenworth Trucking Company, Division of PACCAR Incorporated, for an amount not to exceed $906,092.30 for the purchase of 7 new semi-tractor transfer vehicles with accessories. C, purchase order with the trailer company for an amount not to exceed $923,530.39 for the purchase of 10 new transfer trailers with accessories. And 2, the city manager approve a budget appropriation in the amount of $10,189,921.49 to recognize proceeds from a lease purchase to finance the acquisition of refuse collection vehicles and transfer trailers for the Environmental Resources Division. Background. The Environmental Resources Division provides uninterrupted daily collection and removal of solid waste, recyclable material, and organic waste material to approximately 40,000 residential single-family households and to approximately 15,000 commercial and multifamily dwelling units. Residential, multifamily, and commercial accounts collected in fiscal year of 2019-2020, 181,682 solid waste tons, 14,540 curbside recyclable tons, and 15,391 organic waste tons. The Environmental Resources Division fleet comprises more than 90 vehicles that are used daily. Collections. This includes residential, commercial, industrial, often referred to as roll-off, and rear loader vehicles pick up solid waste, recyclables, organic, which includes green waste, and illegal dumping. Transfer operation. After the above materials are received and processed at the Del Norte facility, transfer semi-tractor trailers convey the materials to contracted landfills and processors. It is imperative that the ER fleet upgrade and remain in good operating condition to meet customer demand and comply with state mandates. This is now breaking down the residential vehicle fleet. It consists of 29 vehicles currently. 19 are compressed natural gas and 10 are diesel powered. The residential fleet has an average age of over 11 years. These vehicles have a recommended 7-year life cycle. Most vehicles exceed this recommended life cycle. We also continue to operate diesel fueled vehicles of up to 24 years old. 10 compressed natural gas vehicles are recommended for purchase in the amount of $3,343,980.80. This table indicates the residential fleet vehicles that we recommend be replaced once the new vehicles are acquired. You will note that all the vehicles targeted for replacement are diesel powered. Here's a breakdown of the commercial vehicle fleet. Currently consists of 11 vehicles. 5 are compressed natural gas and 6 are diesel. The commercial fleet has an average age of over 12 years. This is above the recommended 7-year life cycle for that type of vehicle. More than half of this fleet exceeds that recommended life cycle. We still operate diesel fueled vehicles of up to 25 years old. 9 CNG vehicles are recommended for the purchase price of $3,016,424.97. This slide shows the commercial vehicles that are identified for replacement. There are 6 of them. Again, you will notice that we are recommending replacement of diesel-powered commercial vehicles. Here's a breakdown for the industrial, or often referred to as roll-off, vehicle fleet. It consists of 11 vehicles, 5 are compressed natural gas, and 6 are diesel powered. The current fleet has an average age of over 13 years. Again, the recommended 7-year life cycle for these vehicles. More than half of this fleet exceeds that recommended life cycle. We are still operating diesel-fueled vehicles of up to 30 years old. We are recommending 5 CNG vehicles for a purchase price of $1,373,855.65. This slide shows the recommended industrial, or often referred to as roll-off, vehicles that we are proposing to replace. Again, all the vehicles proposed for replacement are diesel-powered vehicles. Here's a breakdown of our rear loader fleet. Currently, we have 1 rear loader, and it is a diesel-fueled vehicle. This vehicle is over 10 years old and exceeds the recommended 7-year life cycle. This vehicle is used for 311 work orders and neighborhood cleanups, which continue to increase annually in popularity and demand. We're recommending 2 CNG vehicles for purchase price of $624,037.38. This table shows the current rear loader vehicle that we are recommending for replacement. Again, it is diesel powered. So let's discuss the procurement of the collection vehicles, which include the residential, commercial, industrial, or often referred to as roll-off, and 311 programs. City has selected a vendor, which is Velocity Truck Centers in Oxnard. We're recommending an auto car platform. This ensures fleet commonality with regard to operator and mechanic training, and it leverages efficiencies not realized with dissimilar makes and models. In order to procure these vehicles, we're recommending piggyback on a City of Ontario June 21st, 2018 bid. Again, we're recommending procuring 10 residential CNG vehicles for a price of $3,343,980.80, 9 commercial CNG vehicles for $3,016,424.97, 5 industrial, or often referred to as roll-off, CNG vehicles at $1,375,855.65. In order to procure the 2 rear loader vehicles, which are also CNG fueled, we're recommending to piggyback on a City of Glendale March 25th, 2019 bid. The cost of these 2 rear loader vehicles is $624,037.38. So the total PO for Velocity Truck Centers under these piggyback bids is $8,360,298.80. So now the discussion moves to the current transfer semi-tractor vehicle fleet for the Environmental Resources Division. The fleet currently consists of 12 vehicles. All are diesel powered. Average life of this fleet is over 21 years. These types of vehicles have a recommended 7-year life cycle. The majority of this fleet exceeds that recommended life cycle. We have a few vehicles that are up to 25 years old. So we're recommending procuring 7 diesel-powered semi-tractor vehicles for the purchase price of $906,092.30. This slide shows the 9 vehicles which are recommended for replacement when we procure the new vehicles. As with most of the collection fleet, you'll notice that these are all diesel powered. Their replacements are diesel powered, and I'll explain the reason for that later in the presentation. So for the procurement of these semi-tractors, vendor selected is Kenworth Truck Company division of PACCAR Incorporated. Selected the Kenworth semi-tractor model to assure fleet commonality with regard to operator and mechanic training. We will procure these under a Sourcewell program, which qualifies under the city's procurement policy. The selection of Kenworth allows us to leverage efficiencies not realized with dissimilar makes and models in the fleet. And the 9 vehicles recommended for purchase at the price of $906,092.30. This is the transfer trailer fleet. Semi-tractors are attached to a transfer trailer and become one unit that convey solid waste to our landfills and contracted processors. Currently, this fleet consists of 11 trailers. The average age of these trailers are over 18 years. Recommended 7-year life cycle for these vehicles or trailers. The majority of the fleet exceeds this recommended 7 years. We're recommending 10 trailers for purchase at the price of $923,530.39. This slide demonstrates the current condition of our semi-tractor trailer fleet. And again, 10 trailers are recommended for replacement. Discussion now moves to the procurement of these transfer trailers. Recommended vendor is the trailer company. We can assure fleet commonality with regard to operator and mechanic training. By doing that, we can leverage efficiencies not realized with the similar makes and models. We're recommending to piggyback on a Kern County November 5th, 2018 bid. And again, the 10 trailers recommended for purchase at the price of $923,530.39. Financial impact. The cost of the 43 vehicles and trailers is estimated at $10,189,921.49. Staff will proceed with a request for proposal to seek a financing company providing the best cost-effective lease purchase financing agreement. Staff will return to the Finance and Governance Committee and to the City Council recommending approval of a master lease agreement for this equipment and the selection of a financing company. Funding will be provided by the Environmental Resources Enterprise Fund 631. A lease option to purchase agreement provides financing at low interest rates. This concludes my presentation. I look forward to answering any questions at the Tuesday, February 9th, 2021 Public Works and Transportation Committee meeting and at the Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021 City Council meeting. Thank you.